kind of confused about what's next in life. And we found ourselves at that point writing the last album, and we just wrote about that place and about that brokenness and sort of when it drives you to God, because you know that life doesn't make sense without Him. You know that maybe you don't have in you what it takes to get through another day, because I can honestly tell you there were times when, there was about 6 months of just broken heart for me where I couldn't get over it. And it didn't feel better. And I kept praying and I kept finding reasons that it should, and it wasn't. And there was a point where I kind of just gave it up, and I just let myself hurt, and I ran to God instead of being angry at Him and running from Him. And I can say this, that it was the most painful place I've ever been in my life. And it was also the time that I learned the most important lesson of my life. It's funny how that works that way normally, but because you know what? Life can disappoint us, right? And people can hurt us. And literally, the world could fall apart around us. But because of that place, and because of my faith being tested in that time, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that God is enough to hold me together if everything else falls apart. Because in those places, He was always faithful, and He always gave me just enough grace to get me through everything that I needed. And it won't always make sense, but you can run to Him in those storms, and He is faithful, and He'll be there with you, and He'll take you through it. And not only that, but He promises to bring something beautiful out of the most painful times in our life. He does, and He always will. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. This song is called Stand in the Rain. Thank you.